Sorry guys, technical difficulties. As we were. It's me again. I got a new case for you. Why don't you drop by so we can talk? Yeah, I am so sorry guys. My dumb old fat fingers got in the way. Oh well, we are all good. We're just gonna keep rolling. Alright, time capsule, Snow Woman. From what I gather, the air conditioning inside Nanako Broadway is on the fritz. It just keeps pumping cold air and constantly, and nobody can switch the heat on. Thing is, nobody can find anything wrong with it, and the business are lost at what to do. That's where we come in. People aren't getting much work done, so I told them to leave it to us. If we can get to the bottom of this mess, I'm sure they'll love us forever. ... Huh? You keep getting transmissions from someone? Wasn't she a cutie? The white noise this is really bad. I can't make out what she's saying. Where is this coming from? Darn it, cut out. What you're saying? The same transmission came in where it was cold. We might be closing in on the cause. So next step up is to resolve this thing, plain and simple. I'm going to see if I can figure out the signal's origin. You ask around about the air conditioning. Right now, I'll be able to go up to the owner of the cafe. You want to know how the AC broke? Beats me. I have no idea. It's odd. We don't have a central unit anymore, so how could everyone's AC go out? Huh? You don't know about the central unit? Back when this place first opened, there was a big underground unit that controlled the AC for the whole building. Sure feels like the old central unit is going out. The way it worked was that every store circulated that cool air up into their stores with fans. Question mark. Why was there a central unit underground at all? Well, that was to refrigerate a certain something. Haha, what do you think it was? It was Japan's oldest vacuum tube computer. Can you believe it? The room that computer was housed in was right here in Nanako. Sad to say, I have no idea what happened to it. There's nothing left of it anymore. And even if there was no records left. Nobody remembers where it was either. The room itself might be an urban legend. I can tell you one thing, it's really cold, although it's done wonders for the coffee sales recently. I figured out where that signal came from, so get back to the office when you can, alright? Nice work with your investigation. Now, what have you got to report? This is the first I've heard of that computer room, but with that info, it's all start to click for me now. Like I mentioned before, I figured out the whole girl on the transmission is. Her name is Fuyumi Yuki. She was a big idol before, from a few decades back. Or years back. What we've been seeing, the avatar on the screen, somebody is in there for using terminal inside, Nautico Broadway, and broadcasting her likeness. And the signal seems to be coming from the fourth floor. Looking at the map, it's right inside the wall at K Cafe. The whole thing has been played out like a horror story, hasn't it? A long-lost idol replaying her message from inside a wall. I'm sure there's a horror movie or something about that out there, you know? There's got to be a horror movie about that somewhere. There's always a horror movie about something. But with your report, it's all coming together now. We uncovered a piece of Nautico Broadway history. Not that even the owner of K Cafe, as the go-to historian, can claim now. Or claim to know. But enough talk. It's time to go back to the K Cafe. I'll be coming along for this one too. I got a message from a girl. When I answered it, it got all cold all of a sudden. It's the snow woman. She cursed us. It has to be her. I can hardly believe it. But it's definitely has been chilly recently. I've got a bad feeling about this. Maybe I'll just go home. Got more sense than a lot of people on a horror movie, that's for sure. Heh, the snow woman. The M.O. sure does fit with that folktale. Though, even the idol's name, Fuyumi Yuki, means winter snow woman. Snow woman herself shows up a lot in stories from regions and cold climates. Definitely the first time she's taken a form of an 80s idol. But it's pretty fitting for Nautico Broadway, all things considered. Still, if we don't act quickly, she's going to damage this place's reputation. So let's get a move on already. Or I could do the reverse, where it gives you a lot of reputation. People like haunted places. This is it. The transmission should be coming from the other side from here. Yet there's no door and there's no signs of the wall being tampered with. What's going on here? ... Another transmission. That just about confirms we're in the right spot then. I don't like the looks of this. It's like she's noticed us trying to meddle with her and now she's even colder. You're probably less affected by her tricks thanks to your unique body. Oh, did you find something? I see, so there's an entry point to cyberspace inside that wall. Don't worry about me, you go ahead and get in there. No, hopefully she holds on. We don't want a Kyoko pop. Hmm. I think after this one we can do one more little side quest and then that'll be it. Been playing for a while now. Mm-hmm. Alright, so go almost there. Yeah, so this should be this area here now. And here she is. You came, thank you. Please help me. Digimon! Colder, it's not cold enough. Not until everyone's frozen. Now let's knock this stupid polar bear into the next week. Paralyze. See, critical charge. Change. Brr, it was so cold. Thanks for taking care of him. That was a nasty glitch. You saved the day, really. You must have come all over when you heard my voice, right? You must have come over. You didn't. You're a Cyber Sleuth working a case. I don't really get it. But whatever. All's well as it ends well. Frigimon's rampaging really did cause so much trouble. Huh? Who am I? Well, to be honest, I don't really know myself. I've been stuck asleep inside this wall the whole time, you see. Hey, it's finally stopped blowing cold air in here. Great job. So you did so much. You must be tired. Yeah, I am tired. It would have to be a real sad state of affairs if we somehow managed to freeze to death in here. Tokyo of all places. You found a cat Digimon with amnesia. Well, you solved one mystery and only to stumble into another one, it seems. Come back and we'll take a look into it. An amnesic Digimon, huh? Every time I think I've seen everything, I get proven wrong yet again. I take those transmissions with Yumi where you're doing then. Yep, I wasn't able to move around once Digimon started going crazy, so I had to call for help somehow when I sent those messages. Well, I did come from a vacuum computer inside a wall. Then that means the vacuum 2 computer was really behind there the whole time. I've been asleep inside that computer for a really long time. I only woke up just recently. And when I did, I had no idea who I was or what I was doing inside that wall. So I decided to go and see what I could learn. That was when I stumbled upon that internet connecting the vacuum tube to the rest of the building. Internet, you must mean the networking lines that only operate inside Nautico Broadway. Yeah, so I was just playing around and that was when Frigimon suddenly appeared. He was originally a Digimon that was created as a result of a glitch in the air conditioning system. But he managed to use the internet to sneak into the vacuum computer I was living in. I see, that makes sense now. That must have been why nobody could find anything wrong with the systems when they checked it. Frigimon just went completely insane and wouldn't listen to me. Eventually, I couldn't even move with all that constant cold. It was terrible. How awful. I had no idea. It's hard to believe such a cold, old computer was even operational to begin with, too. But its existence was probably a remnant of the centralized AC system and the K owner didn't mention before. The wiring must have been hooked up pretty poorly for Frigimon to be able to wreak such havoc then. And therein lies the root of how this all managed to happen. I imagine even our conversation right now must be going through that internet as well. By the way, is there a reason why you chose to appear as an idol in those transmissions? Why? She was just cute, I guess. Huh. It's simple. I just thought someone cute like her would make someone want to come and help me. I picked Yumi specifically because, well, she was amazing when she was really popular. She could sing, she could dance, and her looks, Yumi had everything that you could want in an idol. Oh yeah. There was also a World's Fair around the time her career was really starting to take off. There was such a long line for the moon rocks. Wait, why do I remember that? I don't remember my own name. I think I guess what's going on here. It looks like they've uncovered a decades-old time capsule. A time capsule? What's that? Your memories aren't just raw bits of information. They're more than that. It's like a certain humanity to them, let's say. I bet someone's old memories stashed away along with the vacuum computer you have been living in. That's why the capsules are for. That's what I am. But memories or not, that doesn't make you any less empathetic a creature to encounter. Either way, this case is wrapped up for now. Let's look into what's up with that cat Digimon later. Truly, there's no other place like Nyaniko. Yay. Alright, I'm gonna stop the video here. And please enjoy the whole video thing that I made with the 3 little parts there. Sorry again that they just kind of turned into parts. I was trying to do a whole nother video again. Doesn't always work the way you want it to. Anyway, Ren the Bird Tamer out.